Hello everybody, I'm here at the approach trail at Amicalola State Park. I managed to make it up to the first set of stairs and I'm going to go ahead and take a break. I'm hot already and I don't know if you guys could hear me over the sound of the waterfalls, but if you look behind me, all the way up there is where I have to go. 604 stairs to the top. Hopefully I can do it. But it's been a good day so far. I've been on trail for about half an hour and I'm feeling good. So I will see you guys at the top. Hopefully you guys can hear me. The waterfall is quite loud, but I just made it to the top of Amicalola Falls. I started all the way down there, hiked up to 604 steps, and finally made it to the top. So I finally made it to the top after numerous breaks. Let me tell you, those falls will kill you. No matter how fit you think you are, or unfit I currently am. I've been pretty inactive for the past 3 months. I'm exhausted already, but we're feeling good. I met a couple cool people. The sights are pretty spectacular, if I do say so myself. Definitely recommend at least doing the approach trail. You get a pretty amazing view. Woo! Springer Mountain, 7.25 miles ahead. First road crossing. Ooh. Beware the bears, everybody. Woo. I've been following these blue blazes. Blue blazes indicate the approach trail, and eventually once I hit Springer Mountain, those blue blazes should switch over to white blazes, and that's what I'll be following all the way to Maine. So I've only been on trail for a little over an hour, and I can say after those stairs I am thoroughly enjoying myself. I ran into some other people who were through hiking. It's really cool just to see other people out here. I don't have a lot of friends in my own personal friend group that this is something that they like doing, which is okay, but I definitely would like to meet and make friends with other people so I can go out and do weird adventures like this more often where I don't feel uncomfortable because I'm alone. I am one of those people that likes to do things with other people so I can share experiences and memories, which is, even though I'm doing this hike alone, is kind of one of the reasons I'm recording the whole thing. So in some way, shape, or form, everyone who watches this video is doing it with me. So I did make a decision that hopefully I don't regret later, but I'm currently not carrying any water. I do have stuff to drink, but it's lemonade. But I did not want to carry like 5 pounds of extra water up those 604 stairs. So I should run into a water source sometime soon, and I'll stop and fill up my water bladder there. But this is kind of what the trail is looking like so far. Lots of shrub cover, a little bit of ups. My hips are already hurting. They're not used to carrying like an extra 35 pounds on my back, but that weight will go down because a lot of it's food. So, here we go. Hey everybody, it's just gone past 2 o'clock and I decided to sit down on this fancy rock right here. I've hiked about 5.5 miles so far. I decided to sit down, take a break, finish the last of my Cliff Bar lunch, and finish off the last of my water. Just finished, took my shoes off, let my feet air out, massaged my feet a little bit. They were starting to bother me, but we're almost to Springer Mountain. I got about, I think, a little over a mile left until I hit Springer Mountain. So we're looking forward to it. There's been a lot of ups. A lot of ups. And I don't like them. But it's part of hiking. But I'm still enjoying myself. The only problem I have right now is because I've stopped, I've gotten cold. So I put on a jacket that'll come off in probably about 10 minutes. But yeah, I finished off the last of my water. There's supposed to be a spring about a mile up ahead, so hopefully it's flowing because I'm out. But it's my fault. I didn't bring any water up the approach trail because there's supposed to be a lot of streams easily accessible, and I didn't want to carry almost 5 pounds of water up 604 stairs. So to save a little weight in my pack, I decided not to. But I had a little bit of water in my Nalgene water bottle, finished it off, and yeah, I'll see you guys at Springer. I don't know how well you guys can see the terrain, but that view through the trees is pretty spectacular, not gonna lie. There's so much moisture in the air, it's giving the mountains themselves a blue hue. Whew! We're almost there, guys. Almost there. Hey everybody. So I decided not to head on to Springer tonight. I passed a lot of people today who said they were staying at Springer Mountain, and I was a little worried that the shelter when I got there would be full. I started a little later than probably most people today. I started around 10:30, and I've taken a lot of breaks today just trying to listen to my body and just not go full blaze into this and just let my body become accustomed to these ups and downs and these long miles. So I'm not trying to go too hard with it. So I decided to stay at, I think it's called the Black Cap Shelter tonight. I decided to stay there because I know I would at least have a place to stay tonight and without having to walk an extra 3.5 miles past Springer. But I really don't want to do tonight, especially because it's already 4 o'clock and it's getting dark and it's cold and I'm kind of really tired. My watch says I've only walked 10,547 steps, but I know for a fact I've walked almost 8 miles today. A lot of it's been uphill. And speaking of uphill, I made the smart decision to hike down here with my backpack, by the way, instead of setting up camp and then coming down here. I'm currently filtering water for the night and hopefully tomorrow, but when I get back to camp, I'll see you guys then. So I made it to camp, I got everything set up. Yeah, I made a bad decision. I definitely shouldn't have walked down that hill with my backpack. I should have set up my camp first, but as I say, lessons learned. We got everything set up, my bed's all inflated and everything, and right now I'm just boiling some water so I can make some tea and just relax and have a nice day. Into my day, I mean, and where'd it go? There it is. I think I'm going to have me some chicken and mashed potatoes from Mountain House. So it's going to be a good night. I definitely need to lighten my pack a little bit. I started off with like 40 pounds in my bag, and that's only with like a liter of water. And that's not necessarily terrible just because there's a lot of water on the AT, but I ran into one water source since I didn't take it this morning. I don't regret that decision because of the weight, but hiking up that hill from getting water, it may just be because I'm tired, or it may be because of the fact that I added 4 pounds, no, 8 pounds to my bag because I bought all the water to make my breakfast, my lunch, my dinner, and some drinks if I want them. But yeah, I have a list of things I'm already planning on sending home that I'm not going to use. Like, I brought a journal. I would really like to just write down everything, but I think I want to do that on Facebook anyway, and I can just copy it into a journal or on my phone, for a matter of fact, so that's some weight saved. I brought a thermalite reactor, which is supposed to add temperature rating to my bag, but I shouldn't really be that worried about it because of the type of tent I'm using. It's a really insulated tent, so and I can ventilate it when I want. So I think I want to send that home. I think I want to send a couple of other small things home, but there's not a lot of things I can send home. The problem with my stuff is I got a lot of it on sale and a lot of it cheap because that's how I had to do it. So I'll have to figure something out. But in all honesty, that wasn't too bad of a day. But yeah, I made the decision not to go to Springer. And since I've set up my tent, I've seen at least 6 hikers continue on to Springer, so I know it's definitely full. So I think I made the right decision to stay here. But I think I'm just going to relax for the night, probably listen to an audiobook or something, write a post for Facebook, and edit all these videos. So I will see you guys tomorrow.